Hey everybody, this is me, Goddess Kendra. I appreciate you for taking the time to listen to me on speaker and YouTube. And again, thank you to all my supporters, and I'm definitely loving my haters. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It is so funny. Trolling is so goddamn funny to me. I fucking love it. Thank you. Whether you thumbs down my video or put a thumbs up or talk shit, it circulates on the internet. So thank you that you do this shit for me for fucking free. I love it. Anyways, so this third part of the conversation with Ray J and Princess, I'll read the summary. After 2 tense conversations without any resolution, Ray J and Princess Love come together for their final conversation, in which they will decide if they should stay together or separate. Now, this third conversation definitely was really odd. The energy was really weird. And I feel like besides being drunk, Ray J was high. And I don't know. It just seemed real strange. Ooh. He was like talking in different voices. And this shit was just weird, man. You can clearly tell that these two have issues with each other. But like I've said in the first review and the second one, not talking about your emotions is definitely, and being reasonable is definitely going to help. But if you're not going to be honest, it's definitely not going to do shit for you. Honestly, this situation, I feel definitely shouldn't have been on camera. Like I said before, putting your business out on social media is definitely a deal breaker and damage. I mean, I would be pissed off too, man, if I lost $2 million based off of a lie my wife told. And then, like Princess made very clear, she could have went into labor. Ray J blocked her for 3 days. But here's the thing. I honestly feel Ray J got married just to get married. He's still slinging that dick all around town. What's the point of getting married? But Ray J feels he can still live the life as a single man and do what the heck he wants to do without there being any consequences. And that is not cool either. So, telling your wife what you did in Vegas is definitely important. So maybe you could move past, but I feel every time Princess really wanted to talk about what he did when she was not around is definitely odd. Because if you're gonna do some dirt, you gotta fucking be on your shit and be honest, man. Whatever you do in the dark is going to come to light. And like Princess said, her friend Zale Swag and a blogger told her exactly what Ray J did, and basically said his bag is in your room, so he went to CVS to get some items. Like, someone knowing truth wouldn't be able to tell you great detail like that. Princess even said it out of her mouth. Yo, when he's needs his little items, like things to pick up, he goes to CVS. Excuse me, I'm feeling tired. I'm detoxing with that Keisha KORT, and it is making me shit. And I got acne on my face, but this 28-day detox is definitely worth it. Remember to drink lots of water. Anywho, we all make mistakes, but like I said before, if you continue to do the same bullshit over and over again, that means you don't give a shit what you do to somebody, right? I could see in their body language that they're both hurt, and I kind of feel that their vibe is we don't want to be together and we're stuck because we have children. And honestly, Ray J's plan was like, I don't want to go to a judge. But sometimes it's very smart to have things in writing because it covers all bases. Of course, you're going to have to pay spousal support and child support. I think that's what he doesn't want to do. But what I didn't like was when Princess would get mad at him. She would call him names. Like, okay, you're going to call this man names because you're mad at him or whatever? What if he were to call you bitch, 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 stupid, stupid bitch? You would be mad. That's definitely not a normal way to communicate. And then number 2, it was like she would degrade how he would feel as far as his feelings. Every time he would say something, she would cut him off. Like he said, he used the example in the beginning. It's like to get a beautiful meal. You have to season, chop things up, and then boom, you get a beautiful meal. But you can't just say, I want the beautiful meal without doing the work. I mean, I agree with Ray J 1,000% about that. It was just the point of what were you doing? It's better to start from the beginning. It's just like a book. You would be mad if an author wrote a book in one chapter, the book was over and told you everything instead of, not giving you much detail and then being like the end. You know what I mean? I see both sides, but the way they communicate is definitely not normal and definitely dysfunctional. I don't get it. I mean, I feel Princess and Ray J definitely are not telling 100% of the truth. And just like a drug addict or someone healing, you have to do the work. You have to put it all out there. And once you deal with that, then you're good. But you can't kind of just dance around a problem. How does that fix anything? Not dealing with shit. This is why most families can't get along, and this is why most families cannot heal, because we the people don't want to do the motherfucking work to make things do the work. You can't say, okay, I'm gonna go to school to be a doctor, and then you don't take your classes and then go, why don't I have a degree? That's what they doing. What's the real problem? One, I feel communication is definitely fucked up, and that was real painful to watch. Like, that had me real cringeworthy and like, oh my gosh, like, whew. Those type of problems definitely should not be seen on TV. Why continue to deal with a relationship that you're not happy with? That, for the kids' sake, does the worst. And like I said, I feel as far as Princess's dirt, because we all call Ray J out, Ray J don't say nothing. There were 2 things that Ray J said that definitely stuck out. One was Princess does not want Ray's mom to watch the children. And number 2 was domestic violence. Now, I don't agree with domestic violence, but Ray J alleges that him and Princess got into an argument and she got abusive with him and hit him with shoes and she went to jail. Like, my thing is, when you're that angry, it's best to walk away and say, hey, honey, I don't know if you want to call a babysitter or your mother, but can you have her watch the children, or can you watch the children? I need to take a break. cool off and maybe we could talk about this. If you have to put your fucking hands on somebody, which I don't agree with, is not freaking cool. And the only way I say it's okay is if you try to rob me in my own home or you threaten to do bodily harm, meaning I'm going to have someone touch you and hurt you. Then I'm like, what's good, motherfucker? I'm going to get you before you get me. Now, Princess pointed the finger. And for the most part, she didn't own up to her stuff. You never owned up to hitting Ray J with a shoe, allegedly. And I know when she was pregnant with Melanie, she basically told the mother, and I could feel she don't really like Brandy or Brandy, the mother, or Ray J's father. She said, you'll never see my baby. So there's issues there. Sonia definitely said, I didn't like the fact that you go to social media to point out my son's wrongs. That is childish. I mean, shit. If I'm mad, I'd rather put a meme up about how I'm feeling or something positive. But the world don't need to know what the fuck's going on in my home. For what? Why? Y'all need to know shit. But both people owning their wrongs and trying to get past it and apologizing, I feel Princess don't want to hear it no more. And Ray J's just fucking tired of it. He said, basically, when I'm at home, you act like all my friends and my crew, I guess, the people he hangs out with, manager and all that stuff, is always at the crib. He's like, nah, not with my children. But just as much as Princess does not want to own up to her bullshit, Ray J does not want to own up to his bullshit either. So what are we just going to continue to go in circles? This shit ain't cool. And lately I've learned when being very angry is counting backwards, taking a deep breath in and out, maybe even being quiet and just listening. Or the ending factor is walking the fuck away. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of yelling and screaming? You could get a damn heart attack from that. But like I said last time, Ray J and his family own Princess Love's name. So when she does decide to walk away, they still getting money off of her name, which is a form of control and abuse. So, ending, I feel Princess should have never married Ray J. I mean, look at the nasty woman he was having sexual relations with before they got together. Kim Kardashian. Allegedly, a lot of people have fucked this lady, and you did it on camera. I'm just saying, you shouldn't have married him. I would have rather been a baby mama, because once you get married, if he's in debt, you're in debt. Credit score can go down, all type of shit. She should have never married him like she said. So now, are you just going to stay married and be unhappy, or just realize, hey, this shit's not working? Tina Turner did it from Ike. Ike Turner said, just give me my name and you can have this stuff. I'm just saying, staying in a loveless, unhealthy relationship or marriage is never good. And my thing is, speaking for Goddess Kendra, I've let go of people who don't mean me well. And I've learned to just shut my mouth and move on with my life. And I realize certain people want to try to get my reaction. I just ignore them. It hurts them more than it continue to be combative. They can write some mean shit about me online. Niggas don't have my number, so I'm able to hold my head up high. And now that I've learned not to take other people's issues personal, I feel better as a person altogether. I'm not angry. I've moved on. I just read a message off of Skype. Some dumb fat bitch talking shit to me. I read the shit and it made me laugh. Why am I going to give energy to it, bitch? I don't fuck with you. But let's not even go there. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you to the haters and the trolls. I love you. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click the bell. And donations are welcome. Have a nice day.